The iPad is out. The MacBook is out. You know what we're doing today. You know exactly what we're doing today. It doesn't need to be written in the sky.
It's time to clock in.
Oh, bitch. Be louder. They can't hear you in China. Damn. I asked you guys in a community post to tag me in your favorite edits of the Stranger Things season 5. Because she's ended. She has run her course. It's been almost 10 years with this show. I didn't start watching it when it first came out. When I first tried to watch Stranger Things, I thought it was the most boring thing on the planet. Granted, I had only watched the first 5 minutes, so you know, but I tried again during quarantine and I fell in love with it immediately. So I haven't had 10 years with the show, but I have had a good almost 6 years, you know, so there's a level of attachment there still. I don't know what it is about experiencing things in quarantine, like finding your favorite creator in quarantine or finding a show that you love in quarantine, but there's this different kind of attachment there because, you know, during quarantine we couldn't go outside. There was nothing to do beyond consume media. So during the time, consuming that media gave you this level of attachment with it, and that is the same for me and Stranger Things. But yeah, I wanted to see what you guys deem your favorite edits from this season, and we're here to reminisce, we're here to look back and mourn everything we could have had but didn't get. Okay, so I'm gonna take you guys through the tier list and then we are going to get into the edits. Capiche? Kaposh. In the bottom tier, we have The Strangest Thing. You know, I haven't seen, actually that's a lie, I have seen a weird Stranger Things edit. Granted, it was completely satire, but still the strangest thing I've ever seen on the planet. In the second to bottom tier, we have Collie's death. Now, I was never a fan of the infamous season 2 episode 7 episode, but I wasn't against Collie coming back. It was just weird to me how she kind of served almost no purpose if you really think about it.
And here we go. I hope you're hungry for nothing.
Like, yes, she did play a role in getting the kids out of the Creole house and getting them to the cave and giving Eleven the idea to off herself for the greater good. But beyond that, why did we bring her back? Why? You know, it's like, okay, that was nice, but what else? And that goes for the edit that happens to fall in this tier. Like, okay, no, it's nice, but okay. In the middle tier, we have Elle's ending. Now, the Duffer Brothers kind of gave us this ambiguous ending for 11, like, believe what you want kind of ending. Choose your own adventure kind of ending, you know, like if you want to believe she's dead, that's fine. If you want to believe she's alive, that's fine. We don't have a definitive answer of her fate, and that's kind of what this edit that is going to fall in this tier, that's the energy it has, you know. It's neither here nor there. In the second to top tier, we have This Would Cure Me from Vecna. We found out in season 4 that music is the lifeline that we need to get away from Vecna. And in season 5, we found out from Max that it's not music, but it's whatever grounds you back to reality. And if an edit is so good that it can pull me out of a curse
From a dark magical being,
it deserves that recognition. You know, it deserves that accolade. So, yeah, if an edit can pull me out of Vecna's curse, if it can pull me away from getting my bones snapped and my eyes pulled, having the most brutal experience of my life, I'm gonna have to acknowledge that. And in the very top tier, we have Goodbye, Papa. In season 4, when Papa finally died, 11 did not give him the satisfaction of accepting his apology or understanding where he was coming from with everything. And instead, she put his hand down and said, "Goodbye, Papa. Fuck you." It was a glorious day on Earth when Papa finally died. You know, just bottom of the barrel, good for nothing, useless, terrible, evil, whatever synonym, whatever word you want to use. It describes Papa, and if an edit can make me feel better than that moment of him finally dying, it deserves to be in this tier. So those are our tiers. I'm ready to get into the edits and see the beautiful things that you guys have tagged me in that I deserve to see. Put up in the pants. You say, let me do this again. Oh yeah.
Shut the hell up. I'm gonna flip him the bird. I'm gonna snatch that diploma. I'm going.
Starting off strong.
Out of here.
Oh. Oh God. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of the people who swore up and down that Eddie was somehow alive and was gonna come back in season 5. For like the week after the last episode of season 4 came out, I swore Eddie was coming back because I could not fathom that for the 3rd time the Duffer Brothers introduced a new character only to kill them off by the end of the season. They did it with Bob. They did it with Alexi. They did it with Eddie. I couldn't believe it. I was like, there is no way they did this again. I thought for sure Eddie was coming back, as I believe the Twitter theories that Eddie was coming back as like this vampire hybrid mutant thing. Like, and I didn't care. Any way I could have had Eddie, I would have taken it because I loved his character so much. Like, I grew to love him because when he was introduced in episode 1 of season 4, I was like, who is this 30-year-old man who's still in high school for some reason? Like, I no, you know. Throughout all of season 4, I fell in love with him. I needed him in my bed. I needed him in my sheets. And the relationship he had with Dustin, just being this role model and somebody that Dustin could look up to and take advice from. Wow. And then Dustin being the one to watch him die in his arms and him carrying that grief into season 5 just ripped my heart out and stomp on it. You might as well just do that. And then the parallel with Eddie, like putting up the middle finger to the principal, snatching up that diploma, running up out of there, having the Hellfire shirt on. Cinema, babes. It's cinema. It's cinema. This would save me from Vecna. Because Eddie deserved to be saved from Vecna and his Demogorgons and his bats and his vines and his whatever the fuck. Eddie deserved to be saved. Yeah, because if this was better than Papa's death, Eddie would still be alive, and he's not. So. Oh.
Guys, what's going on? The lasagna's getting cold.
Yeah, we just finished. We'll be right up.
Can we talk about Karen Wheeler? Karen, welcome down Wheeler. They were babies, like, oh my god. Actual babies they were. But yeah, like I said, Karen welcomed down Wheeler. Like, she did not have 3 kids. She had 7. She had Holly, she had Nancy, she had Mike, she had Dustin, she had Lucas, she had Will, she had 11. Those were her babies, all of them. And she defended them like no other. And Max. Anybody who set foot in that Wheeler house and was in that basement, those were her babies. And she fought tooth and nail for them. But yeah, that edit, seeing how big they've gotten versus how little they were in season 1, it brings tears to my eyes every single time. Because when you spread it out, if you've watched Stranger Things since it first came out till now, you don't realize how much they've truly grown unless you watch every season back to back and you see the drastic change. And it's actually crazy to see how they've fully grown up throughout the show. Millie Bobby Brown is a wife and a mother now. What? Huh? She was just baby 11 like 20 minutes ago. What are you talking about? Oh, God. Yeah, this would save me from Vecna again. In the famous words of Steve Harrington, my little nuggets, all fully grown up. They deserve to be protected, and Hopper, Karen, Joyce, we're all there for them tenfold. Yeah. I need that Vecna bad. I need it bad. I don't know what was in the air this season. Shit. I don't know if it's the new outfit. I don't know if it's because we got more lore with him, more screen time, or what. But woo! Yeah, that's my mating call for him. That was my mating call. Hopefully he'll answer. Something was in the air this season. I don't know what, but... And as it is crazy as it may sound, I think it's because we got more of his emotional side that really drove up my attraction for him. Because he turned from this evil serial killer to this human being with trauma. And that made me more attracted to him. As crazy as that may sound, but do you get what I mean? Like, he became more nuanced, more multifaceted, and that really, that did something for me. So I'm gonna put this in Goodbye Papa. This was that good. I would watch a show of just him, of just his lore, of just his life. You know, I feel like that would be so, that should be the spin-off that they do. I watched that down. Whoa. Just his journey from being, you know, a child in a cave who discovered the mind flayer, this darkness, to being put in the lab, to the high school, just everything. I would love that. That would be tea. But I digress.
They retired from battle and they settled down in a small village.
Don't get me started on my kids. Blue Max? Yeah. I love them down. Just because they ended up together made the finale for me. It made it. Like, it's okay that Maleficent didn't happen. It's okay that it's okay. I don't care what else happened. As long as they were happy and together, that is all I gave a damn about. We got to see them on their movie date finally. Max is walking. Max can see. She can function. Lucas finally has his girl back. All this upside down bullshit is done, and they're happy and together. They fall more and more in love every day, in Mike's words. Yeah.
Gag it.
Zero debate, top tier. Top upper echelon.
Okay. No, you're definitely getting ahead of yourself.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking super sexy right now.
Ooh, Caleb. Yeah. You know you have a lethal, deadly face card when it can transcend the worst haircut of all time. Why did we not just keep his hair in season 4? Why did it turn into this? I mean, I think Caleb said in an interview that it reflects how he just doesn't care about his appearance anymore and is more so like putting his attention into being there for Max and helping her out of her coma. With that in mind, I can see why, but at the same time, it takes what, 15-30 minutes at a barber? Like, we could have done so much better. Like, can we just call it what it is? It was a bad wig. A terrible, terrible wig. His hair in season 4 was peak. That is the best he has ever looked. Why didn't we keep it? Why didn't we keep it? But it's okay. Like I said, face card can transcend any hair. Woo! I hate to put something in the top tier for the second or third time in a row, but yeah. Yeah! Goodbye, Papa! And hello, Caleb. Okay, TikTok Premium. Why is it so high quality? Whoa. I don't even feel like I watched an edit. I feel like I just sat in the movie theater and that was one of the trailers that they played before the movie starts. It felt like that. That did not feel like an edit at all. Okay. I feel like even though good edit, amazing edit. What? Best edit I've ever seen. Crazy. Felt like a trailer. But this is the perfect edit to put in Elle's ending, because like I said, Elle's ending is so ambiguous, and I feel like this is the most ambiguous edit of all time. You know, it's not focused on one character, it's not focused on one season really either, because you had a mix of season 4 in there, we had a mix of season 5. Even though I loved it, it felt very ambiguous. I think I'm gonna like that. I think I'm gonna like that. It's not ambiguous in a bad way, but just like an overarching, like, this is Stranger Things, this is the lore, if you know, you know, kind of thing.
You want to maybe verbalize something?
Oh! Whoa. I swear, editors have like a third eye for clips that they can put in an edit, because I don't even remember what scene, episode that is from. But hey, it's Maya Hawke. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. My lesbian queen, she can absolutely save me from Vecna. Oh, there it is again. Okay, there it is.
Bitch, I'm a boss. I do what I want. I don't need a nigga controlling me.
I don't know if it was the edit, the song, or what, but that almost made me look at, not even almost, that made me look at Robin in a different way. Whoa. Woo, woo, woo.
I hop on it at night, I'm a menace.
He get the stalking. Oh, how I love when he talking me. Bitch, I'm a boss. I do what I want. I don't need a nigga controlling me.
Fun bitch, girl, not a thought. I keep it juicy, he coming alive.
Whoa. Something just shifted. Something just shifted. Something just moved. Something just deviated. Something just pivoted. Oof. Miss Buckley. I will gladly take Vicky's place. I think in the end of season 5, they aren't even together anymore. Is Robin single? I know Maya Hawke isn't, but is Robin single at least? At the very least. Oh, God. Yeah! Again, I don't know what is different between this edit and the last one, but I have to put this one top tier. I have to. Are you kidding me? God, Robin. Now that I'm thinking about Robin, I'm thinking about Steve. And Steve, Mr. Harrington. Yeah.
Ooh.
Master Manifester. This gave me a heart attack. I almost turned off the show when I saw this. Almost turned it off. When I tell you that is the one man I do not play about, Steve Harrington, Joe Keery, whichever one, I don't play at all. When I saw his fingers slip off of that radio tower and the screen went black, My mouse was hovering over the X on the Netflix webpage. Hovering over it, ready to click off. Because we've been so scared of Steve dying since season 2, if you want to keep it a buck. Like, after he got his redemption, I feel like that was all when we collectively decided we did not want Steve to die. So constantly living in this fear that Steve was gonna die, and then having that in the first, 20 minutes of the final episode, I was shitting bricks. I was quaking in my seat. But Jonathan, thank you for saving my king. Steve Harrington, he could pull me out of any curse that Vecna could ever put on me. Are you kidding? Steve? My Steve Harrington? Yeah.
One of us draws it to that canyon. The rest take positions on those cliffs. Hey, bushes from above.
It's just one question. Which one of us is bait?
Miss Welcome Down herself? Yeah. Yeah. Top shot of Nancy Wheeler. Nancy top shot of Wheeler. Look at season 1 and look at season 5. Could you have imagined season 1 Nancy becoming this?
Look how she ate that.
Could you imagine? Nancy. My girl since day 1. My girl. Always put herself in front and center, right in front of danger to save anybody, her family, her friends, a stranger. You can count on her. Never afraid to put that blick up and defend what she needs to. It's obvious Nancy could save me from Vecna. I mean, hello. But Nancy as a character, as a whole, plus the edit, like, yeah. Top tier. If they made Nancy bi, yeah, I'd be all over that. Remember that era of Tumblr where the group, Eddie, Nancy, Robin, and Steve were called the Fruity Four? If Nancy was truly fruity, I'd be all over that. Down boots. The 4 of them, they could have ran a train. Look at baby Dustin. They were 3 apples tall. They were all 3 apples tall. They do not deserve the trauma, the adversity, the distress that they have faced from such a young age. They don't deserve it at all. They didn't ask for this. They're innocent babies. It's always gonna get me, you know? And then on top of that, the attachment I already have to the show. Wow. Like, I already don't watch TV a lot, so for me to get attached to a TV show and characters, shit. We had to end with Queen Bee. My girl, my baby, my Shayla, like. Again, she didn't ask for any of this. Any of it. She was just an innocent girl. Then when she met the boys, she, obviously found out about the Upside Down, all that. Then her brother died due to the Upside Down bullshit. Then she got traumatized. Then Vecna. It's like, too much at such a young age. Too much. They deserve free therapy from the government themselves. Like, is that the government deploying the military into Hawkins to do their bullshit? Why don't we give free therapy to everyone? Like, that earthquake alone was enough to traumatize generations, let alone the other bullshit. What are we talking about? But yeah, my Maxine, my Mad Max, top tier. I will always love her. I will always have the softest place in my heart for her. But yeah, that is the tier list. I am not surprised that 80% of the edits are in the top tier because, like I said, I have an attachment to the show and the characters. So any edit I see, I'm gonna deem it to be a good one. Yeah, this is fun. This was a good trip down, not memory lane because this is season 5 specific edits. But still good to reminisce on what we just got, but still leaves room open to reminisce on seasons 1 through 4. You know, if we ever want a part 2 or 3 or 4. Yeah, we can get crazy. We can get crazy. Damn it, bitch. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, do all that shit. Follow my socials in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next freaking video. Adios.